And now we have a breaking news coming in. It seems after 8 days of the crime being committed, the Tamil Nadu rapist of the child that we all saw on CCTV camera is still at large. Now, Vijay's TVK has hit the streets in protest and they are asking for strongest action against the rapist. Now, this rapist, as we all saw in CCTV footage, had swooped down on a child, dragged her and raped her while she was going to her grandmother's house. This was a ghastly incident that was caught on camera. In fact, India Today had the picture of the rapist as well, and it was caught on camera. Now, the rapist dumped the child after committing the crime and fled from there.
Let me just show you what exactly happened over here. The path we are taking, this particular path, which is going on the opposite way. Saturday, a minor child who was studying 4th standard was going this way by 12 noon and she had to leave back, but she actually decided to go to her grandmother's place, which is in this particular path. But you could see on either side of this path, this narrow path, are mango farms, and she was just walking this way when around you can see these farms over these kind of fence at this spot over here. This is actually the place, and on the opposite side is where her grandmother lives. But what happened is that as she was walking exactly through this path, and how it has been recorded on the CCTV over there, one of these fence had a gap in between, and this is where something completely unacceptable occurred. One perpetrator was kind of walking close to her on the right side, and as she was actually going on the left side, he started speaking to her. The child got startled, but even before she could react, he actually abducted her, closed her mouth, and took her through this gap between the fence into this spot, a mango farm over here, and he sexually assaulted her, raped her. We've got, through sources, we've come to know that the child was brutally raped. He had bitten the child in various parts. She had let her bleed in this area, and also sources say that he had also beaten her brutally. Almost for 20 minutes the child had gone through this, and not just that, amidst all this the child was trying to escape, but she could not, as the man was too strong and she could not overpower him in this spot. In fact, the child, even after all this, we have to tell you, it's a minor child, what was happening to her. So she was trying to save herself from somebody attacking her. The child had also no idea that she was being sexually assaulted, raped, but she was only trying to escape. But the bigger question that's being put forward right now is that even after almost a week, the accused has not yet been arrested. On one side, Tamil Nadu police claims that special teams have been constituted, policemen are here, and they're going through every other witness and everything to find out exactly what happened and identify the culprit. But so far, the accused has not been arrested.
So you see the visuals right now of the TVK workers there at the Arambakam police station demanding justice and arrest of the culprit that you see on your screen. That is the CCTV image that was caught before he committed the crime. And on the other side, you see the visuals of the TVK, Vijay's TVK workers at the police station. They protested outside the police station, demanding justice and immediate arrest. As we just told you, as our reporter was telling you, the child was sexually assaulted. She was dragged while she was on her way to her grandmother's home. She was dragged into the mango orchard. She was sexually assaulted, and the child was also later admitted to the hospital as she was injured. But in the midst of all this also, the child managed to escape from the clutches of this man that you see on your screens who committed that crime. And now, 8 days on, this man is still at large. Still has the convenience to attack anyone he wants, but the TVK protests.